What is up, my ducks and drakes? Welcome to the Crawdad Lake. Today is day 11 of the Gift of Fanfiction. If you'd like to submit your own fanfiction, wait till the end card and I'll give you information there. And today we are reading The Tips of Your Fingers. Now, something I'd like to point out is that this could easily be taken as a ship fic. It is not meant to be like a ship one-shot. It's meant to be platonic cuddles because those are very healthy and help with stress. But like, if you take it as a ship thing, I wouldn't mind. Just don't force people and say, no, they're a couple in this fic, because they're really not supposed to be. So, the tips of your fingers. Summary. Roman isn't going well, and the most clustered of hands could mend the broken glass. Roman is cold and alone. The lights hung around his room, and the tree in the corner just reminded him of the good years. He was so scared of what will become of him. Virgil was literally the only one he considered to be quote-unquote good right now after retrieving Nico. Why in the world did Patton invite Janice to Christmas dinner? Why did Patton think it was a good idea to trust Janice? He's evil! Either way, if someone he loved and trusted so much would do something like this to him, there was hardly a chance he could trust someone like that again. It was now 3 p.m. Everyone was probably in the living room getting ready to open gifts or getting the dinner table set up, but Roman wasn't hungry, and he didn't want anything, or at least anything that could fit under a tree. Throughout the day, he has only been between the bathroom and his own desk where he could work on his scripts and his storytelling. He needed to start doing that anyway. It has been a hot second since he's been motivated enough to write. Except he didn't really have motivation, at least not at the time. He just felt guilty if he didn't. I guess that is his motivation. Guilt. After a hot second, Roman heard a knock at the door. He took a breath, coughed a little, then went to the door to answer it. To his surprise, he found Logan there with a plate of food. Hello, Roman. Janice and I were talking, and he noticed that you weren't there. We both figured why you didn't show face, so I brought you some food. Roman didn't know what else to do, so he burst out into tears, backing away from Logan. This left the teacher shocked and confused. Roman, I didn't mean to offend. Roman replied, No, you didn't offend. I'm basically a shell. There's no reason to do stuff like this for me. Logan got visibly worried. Roman, it was just a plate of food. I would do a lot of things for you, even if I don't like doing them. For instance, Logan then slowly stepped towards Roman, wrapping him in an embrace, pulling him over to the bed, letting Roman lay on top of him for a minute while he was crying. Once he stopped crying, he began to talk. Logan, what are you doing? This is insane. Logan started petting Roman's hair. Firstly, you haven't had physical contact in a while, and that helps a lot with the chemicals in your brain that produces anxiety and stress. Secondly, it was quite obvious you needed a hug. Roman chuckled a bit. Yeah, I guess you're right. Logan only stopped petting for a second to adjust his glasses. Why, of course. I'm always right. They both laughed at the joke before Roman sat up. I will have to be strong, of course, but I still want to be a part of the activities this year. Logan pondered for a second. Well, you may join us. If you get overwhelmed, say that you need to use the bathroom and hold a blink very tight. That will alert me that you need some time, and I'll make sure the others' alarms are not sound. And if you really like to participate in activities but you physically can't, I will provide a Christmas movie night with the two of us later on, if it'll make you feel better. Roman turned towards Logan, who was now by the door. Thank you so much, Teach. I wouldn't know what to do without you. Logan coughed a bit, clearing his throat. Yeah, well, of course, it is nearly next to impossible to live without logic. Even if people don't use it well, they still utilize it. Roman rolled his eyes. Come on, nerd. Open the door. The two then walked out, Logan holding Rowan's plate of food in one hand and the prince's hand itself in another. After a second, they were comfortable enough to be touching fingertips. The end. Thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to listen to all the Wattpad Read Alouds that I've ever did, look at that playlist on the screen. It's kind of beige and it has like 70-something reads, which I'm still shocked how we're almost on the 100th episode. Heckety heck, 5 abs in 1 peck. If you look somewhere near that, there should be a blue thumbnail that'll teach you how to submit your own one-shot for the Gift of Fanfiction, and then you move over and there's the playlist of all the episodes of the Gift of Fanfiction that I've done. Click on my face, you'll go to my channel. In the description below, there's all my social medias, including my Twitter and Instagram, and also I have my second channel link down there where I go live sometimes. Not as much lately because I have fanfics to write for the series, but I do go live every so often, and it does happen, and I'd love you to join. So if you want to, come join. Come be a part of the live. Thank you for listening. If you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. I know that started. So happy holidays to you, and do your best.